add astro...
Give me that. All the rainbow roses. We need to destroy these. Let's see how it is.
Out of the frying pan, it's... Yeah, incoming.
Easy. That was down. Is it still on my family? Yep. What the fuck? God damn. Over there. Oop. I need to do this one. Wee. Doop doop. Djup fucking in.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Event time. I think it is event time. So the electro thingy and vaporize overload. Oh, and yep. There's no reason to do that fast though.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis. Cut to the chase. Ha, hey! Hip, yeah. Nice and spicy. You're toast! Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Access denied. Blaze over. Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Hold the line. Born of ice and frost. Yeah. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Hey! For Rex Lapis. Covenant of the Deep. Allow me. Boba, get them. Eat this. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Oop. Got those again. There's no reason. Why would you do steadfast? Why? Pointless. Let's do some test runs.
Solidify! Ha, shoot.
Come a little closer.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Incoming. Hey!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Oh, so sorry. Gather. This is order.
Surrender in a...
Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
Oop. Need to try another character. Let's try child.
Yeah.
No time to lose. Yeah.
Oz, reveal thyself. Power that ended Haishan. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
You're mine. Shouldn't let your guard down.
By royal decree, to ashes.
Boop. Need to stay. It's okay. Let's try you. That's you I have not tried, and I kind of want to pull for you.
Frost is coming! Get in gear!
Let's dance.
Engaging!
No, my sword. Huh? Rain cutter.
Leave the wounded to me! Pair! Get in gear! Commencing cleanup! You're open! Frost is coming! Get in gear!
Come on, we can do it.
Providing cover fire. Let's keep... You're open! Going under! Pair! Done. You're open!
Witness the power of Gurwa. Body and mount.
Now's our chance! Yeah! You're open!
La 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 la.
You're open! Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming! Get in gear! Frost is coming! Get in gear! Going under!
Going under. Don't know what to do. Yeah, I really know, to be honest. I am not too sure. I'm being completely honest.
Almost dodged that. Nice and spite.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen. Dodge this! Ha! Don't get frostbite.
Don't get frostbite.
Come on out. Make my escape. Eat this. Boba, get them. Gotta dash.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
I already have her, but I was like, Gonna need to unlock this. All right, let me do one pull. Um, it's gonna. Let's see. I know some people are gonna get mad. Yeah, got the look. Yes. Oh, and a Favonius sword as well. Nice. Finally, I got the look. Yes. Been looking so long for the look. Yes. Hell yes. Fuck yeah. Yes. Don't even know what he's gonna use. These, okay.
Power is necessary if we are to meet our objectives.
Ah, he needs these as well. But everybody needs these, so I guess back to the grind on that one. Yes!
Rebooting.
That's not what I kind of was thinking I would get, but yes.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required.
Just another day on the...
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sound like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision.
You're right. We have no idea.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts, but please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am. Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
At Astra's at itself. I have golden sword.
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is, he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
What's his usual up to?
I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes. Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing kids, being kids aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time.
On purpose, though.
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won!" Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of...
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Interesting, very interesting.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious.
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead. At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning. Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, he's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that. As for his psychological motives, at the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end, we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The vision hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying. anything.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks, Ralvian. Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist.
Oh, real specialist.
Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Maybe. Oop. Hello.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some. I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 mora up front, plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa, that's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryo Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee, and, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale. A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the crimson Oni chased the blue Oni away. The crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni?
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remained.
But what? The blue Oni was just an...
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still... Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility?
But how could he do that? After the blue Oni's sacrifice?
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island. The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction. Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki...
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at...
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki in fact, all Oni will avoid beans. But if you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck
Right! Knowing our target's weakness...
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable.
Sneaky. But also, thanks. Let's head to Yashiori Island.
Wait, why is Yashiori Island controlled by the... You know what? Never mind.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be... Look, footprints! Let's see where they lead. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward. There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead. Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito? He doesn't seem to be looking this way. It'll save a lot of hassle if we...
Beans!
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think...
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment. Need a moment? Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that. Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Yep, that's right. Me. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it...
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy picking. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves. Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back.
No way, mister. We've accepted a commission to bring you back.
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case...
Uncle Ito! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are
yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of it.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now.
Yep, I'll be right there.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryo Commission would be knocking on their doors.
Right. But if you care about them so,
So
much,
much,
then you
yeah.
shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the...
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment.
What should we do?
Oh, it's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might...
Cadell? I don't like him. He's annoying. He's very much annoying. Excuse me.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing... But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, the grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the... Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shapes. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me.
But we're not the ones that will be playing.
Oh, yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. Oh, and by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so...
Okay, let me see. There. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom moral we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto.
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
Just our luck. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. Look! You see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about. Huh? Oh, what the... Ah, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake.
What
This is the
the
one.
hell?
This is the one. See? Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But just let the expert explain. Listen, you can never see a beetle's true. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its... Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling...
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found... What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! And I bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's...
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. Well, so many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right...
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference.
Whoa. let's not do anything rash. I think both of these fine beetles have it. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
God. What a fucking nuisance.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real...
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag.
Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
That's a...
Oh, no! My little nimble ninja!
Ha!
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle...
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of...
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong, but it's still no...
All right, little guy.
No.
Yay! We won!
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripe. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Wait.
See? Oh, right.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be...
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect.
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong, and not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem. And the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long...
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fair...
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes...
So, is the story...
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really...
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to. Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave 2 conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I—
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exists. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, still, it'd be strange if the culprit really— Exactly. They would give up their life. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And our pride does not allow for— My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it. That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him, so he knows your
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad. I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere. There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to but if you're willing to believe me—
Yep, Paimon too. Just treat it—
So I should tell you though, things could get a—
Don't worry.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this—
Easy.
These weapons need more—
Yo, you must be Masa.
An Oni? No.
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's not the first time that's happened, but this time was different.
Huh?
I got down on my knees and begged. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought but instead, he stopped the others and told them to yeah. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Luckily, they let me escape with my life.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Did he say why they were wrong?
Surely it was Mora, right? I mean,
Ugh, that idiot. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. You aren't gonna go after them, are you?
Don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbag. If these 2 islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach.
Yeah. I can see that.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while. If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Yeah, things might get— Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns. All right, it's go time. Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first, talk later.
This is long overdue.
Bitte ruhig, Ronan.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Attaboy! How's this?
Hold the line. Out of the frying pan. Speed of light. Access denied.
Hey, don't even think about running.
What
It's
you doing?
me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson...
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every Blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you? Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, not necessarily.
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni. So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all the... Huh? What?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with the Blue Oni gave up everything? Just so the Crimson Oni could live peaceful. But let me ask you, Arataki Ito. What if you're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting... You're a disgrace to the Oni...
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean... You're...
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no no clothing, no medicine, nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
Hey, Kim! Welcome! You're gonna hate me!
Why should I accept that life?
I got the loot!
Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
You have Song Li? Nice. Oh, nice.
You make a good point.
Let's go.
But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process. He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on.
Yeah. Finally.
You've just stayed out of this.
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no, it's the Tenryo Commission.
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway.
And congrats
I don't
to you as
expect
well.
You to understand me, but you...
Hey!
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryou Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Who goes there?
Bam!
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
Let's roll!
Take this!
Bam! Oni coming through!
Soldier!
How good is this character as DPS actually? Because I don't know.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryou Commission sent so many, but I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge. No way. All that would do is send them after our blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Oni to Oni.
The Tenryou Commission's about to arrest you!
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryou butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go! Hey, I told you to stay out of this.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
All right then. Watch yourselves. Soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
And they play in mono geo teams. Okay.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Run for it, boss!
Yeah, okay. So you basically
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels.
So you run him with Morax and others.
I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya. Huh? Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? At least we know we're headed the right way. Let's see what else we can find ahead.
Didn't get the checkpoint. My bad. Oh.
A wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got company.
But I always got company.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
Finally, to the ferry. Finally,
Speed of light.
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here. Let's investigate. They couldn't have just disappeared.
Once again, hey Andy,
yes.
welcome.
Right.
Once again.
Just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably
It's going alright, Andy. Won't be long before we return to some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet when the DLC hits in a few days.
Fire away.
How long is it? In a week? I am company.
Of course I did. Come on, I'm
So
not that
like
dumb.
a week, the new DLC hits. We'll be
It
back.
takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya, so I'm here to save him no matter what.
Huh? What were you two talking about?
Let's go.
Yep, let's go. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Whoa! This place is huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
Pretty fancy.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. All the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
Speed of light.
Hurry.
Stairs are over there.
That's not okay. You can.
Can't reach them.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
Speed of light. Oh, it's moving.
Of course it is, Paimon.
Ah, see? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Oh, nothing here. Always double check if I miss any chests, because there are chests. Oh! Oh! For fuck's sake. I'm going over here because
We're way behind schedule.
Boom! See no more!
Nice and spicy. Hey! Nowhere to hide.
I got a shiny Eevee. They gave it to the wrong stone and I have a good. Oh.
Incoming.
What would you like it to be, Andy?
No touching.
To the ferry.
If I may ask, what would you have wanted it to be? Because shiny Eevee is pretty cool already. If I'm being honest. Aha, I knew it. Aha. Okay, so can't get in there. That's fine. Let's go this way. Opens the door. There probably was something up there. God damn it. I actually do want to check it out. Just try not to fall down through the cracks like a fucking idiot. I know it's probably I need it for my water. Ah, okay. Do you like the shiny though? If I may ask. Because I don't like that shiny. Not that it really matters. What I like when you are the one who needs to use the right one. I do not like that shiny. Alright. More chest! Woo! That's just literally almost no different. Yeah, I know, I know that Glacian is bad. Don't.
Look at all the people locked up in here.
They must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get them out of here.
I mean, to me, there's only like only really one good shiny, and that's Umbreon.
Incoming.
But I might also be biased as hell. I really like Umbreon. The two of them directly next to each other, and I cannot tell you which one is shiny. Yeah.
Sorry, but
The same with Gengar as well.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
Oh, my little Dice.
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parent.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he all right?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this.
Who is this
Would
voice
any
actor?
other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Really?
I have seen him in a few animes. I must have.
Straight to his head.
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do it. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Would they really do anything drastic?
No, actually, because one of the guys... in fact, his horns look...
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. Are you a friend of his?
And Garchomp
Or
is
perhaps
same.
a relative?
Yeah. Cause Gabite actually looked pretty decent.
Relative.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like
let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right...
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going. While we still have time.
And I came from here. Aha. You can't fool me, game. Not many problems, not many Pokemon who has bad shinies, sadly. Annoyingly. Those also were a lot of good ones, so I mean, I suppose it's not all bad. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, my bad. Not this one. It's this one. Needs to go down. But it's basically just this one, right? Then we have to climb up. Like Drifblim and Garchomp and stuff have some very good shinies. Thoughts of Resurrection.
This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
Blaze over. Rest leave it.
It's showtime. More.
You're toast. Cut to the chase.
Fairy. Finally,
Oh.
Bet you think you've won, don't ya? So naive. This is my home turf. I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You'd better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble. You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye. My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you?
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Ah!
That's why you...
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run.
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything.
No, that's true.
Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni. And giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You wanna be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years. So let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Ooh. Did he get a piece of it? That's not good. And he's dead.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
Ooh.
Forget about me!
You just
go!
need to be the
It's
hero.
what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
I mean, he's annoying, but at least he's a good guy, so.
We managed to save everyone! But what about Ito and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're alright.
Let's wait a little longer. There they are.
Look! It's Ito and Takuya!
Thanks, Paimon. I have eyes.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours or...
Why? Why would you do this for me?
Ito's music slaps. Yeah, it really does. Do we know who the voice actor, the English voice actor is, Kim? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard him before.
I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not really.
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
Nope.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
Oh, that's where I have him from. He's Ryu in Persona 5.
You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the
That's
humans.
where I've
We're
heard
supposed
him.
to earn their respect.
Persona 5.
Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind. Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care.
Oh, he's also in Legend of Hero Trials of Cold Steel. I've been
Want to
watching.
talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takuya, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
No, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belong to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryo commission officers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's what they get for resisting the
Yeah.
Commission.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation? Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end.
Yeah, of
Once
course.
I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to ya.
Nice.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too.
God damn.
But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait! Unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something? Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know? Yeah, all right, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Never. And the Beatles. Let's go.
Well, he's pretty.
Oh. Not quite done yet. Need to tell Granny Oni that everything that happened apparently. I thought it would be more of an indirect thing, but sure. Hey, the Beatles are still fighting. Nice.
Ah, yes. That
Pleasure.
does sound
Thank
like
you.
my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away? Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us. Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
No. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning.
Yep.
Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me. Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined.
Yeah.
Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni, but I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it.
Fair enough.
Because Ito is my pride and joy.
That's good to hear.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home. The crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Al, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Al. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Hey, Traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into. Paimon took a quick peek before we left last time. There was some kind of light coming from inside. Don't you think that's a little strange?
Well, now I can finally do that.
Oh, so you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
They are very good at telling stories. And the visual they make for the stories is also very great. It really makes you feel like, well, actually, it's kind of hard to explain. Except just saying they do a really good job at it. Well, now I can do the chasm quest finally. What is your prerequisites? Complete Asa. The Asa. Which one is that? This one. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. Ooh, Yanfei.
This place is just as creepy as Paimon remembers it. If it wasn't for our little investigation, Paimon wouldn't ever come anywhere near this place. Huh? Hey, look! There's someone over there.
That's actually where you should. No, I actually don't know. Let me just do something, because there was actually still something I want to do. I wanted to get the new character. Hey, let's go. Well, then I don't need to pull anymore. You need these, which is a little bit annoying. Just the character I wanted.
Oh,
Feminette,
Traveler
yep.
and Paimon? I didn't expect to see you two here.
Why are you here though, Yanfei?
Yanfei? Shouldn't you be at work in Liyue Harbor? What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere?
Well, to be perfectly honest, this case is a little out of the ordinary. In fact, but before I forget, could you do me a favor, please? If anyone happens to ask about me or my present whereabouts, just tell them you haven't seen me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
No, it's not like that. Look, it's quite a long story. So if you could, please just cover for me. I'll see you later.
Hey! And there she goes. What in Tibet was that all about? Paimon's starting to feel nervous all of a sudden. Do you think she did something illegal and now she's gone into hiding here? Or maybe something super scary happened? Don't be so naive! The world is complicated these days, you know. We should be prepared for the worst. If something really did happen, we might find ourselves becoming her accomplices. Oh, what a dilemma. Should we really cover for her?
Oh.
Oh, hey, you over there. Yeah, you.
Actually, also Ito and Cookie. Just this collection of everyone here.
Someone's coming.
What
But
the?
that voice sounds pretty familiar.
Ah, it's you two. So, what are you two doing in a place like this, huh? Wait, don't tell me. You're on vacation. I must say, you two are looking pretty good. Things been going your way lately? 'Cause I have been doing amazing.
Ito? Who's that behind you?
Hey there. I'm with the Arataki gang. Kuki Shinobu. Nice to meet you.
Oh, all right. I almost forgot she was back there. Let me introduce you to Shinobu, the pride and joy of the Arataki gang.
Nice.
Oh, another member of Ito's gang.
Let me tell you, she's one of Hanamizaka's best and brightest, so of course she's in the gang. Shinobu takes care of practically everything in the Arataki gang. She can protect you guys too, you know?
A friend of the boss is a friend of mine. You must be the traveler in Paimon.
Yep. Nice to meet you too, Shinobu.
The pleasure's mine. I have a feeling that we'll be working together soon enough.
Yep.
So, Ito.
What is everybody doing here?
If she's the one that takes care of everything in the gang, then doesn't that kind of make her the gang's real boss?
Are you kidding? Of course I'm the boss. To the four corners of Teyvat, there is only one boss of Hanamizaka's legendary Arataki gang, me.
Okay. Paimon gets the dynamic now. A useless boss with an ultra-capable subordinate.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. The average person couldn't possibly understand the dynamics of the Arataki gang. As the leader, I can't let myself stoop down to your level. Anyway, have you seen a pink-haired legal, mage lady? Wears a goofy hat, knows everything, kind of short.
Uh-oh.
Her name's Yenfei. She's a legal advisor from Liyue. I thought perhaps you two would know her.
Oh, no. We haven't seen her. We don't know this person at all.
Aha, so you have seen her.
No, what gave you that idea?
Aw, look at you getting all antsy. Seems I was able to get to the truth after all.
When someone is lying, their eyes often start wandering subconsciously. Anyway, don't worry. I assure you we don't have any ill intentions.
So, you guys know Yenfei?
Well, she, kind of saved my life, so yeah, you could say we've met.
She saved your life? Wait, hold on. What are you two doing in the chasm anyway?
You know that the Sakoku decree has been lifted recently in Inazuma, right?
Yep.
Well, Shinobu wanted to come to Liyue and pick up her graduation certificate. I came along because it's safer to travel in numbers.
Graduation certificate? Did you study in Liyue?
Yes. I studied law at the Tongwen Academy in Liyue. Unfortunately, the Sakoku decree was implemented just when I was home visiting my family before graduation. So I'm a few years late getting my graduation certificate. We were taking care of some errands in Liyue, and the boss got tangled up with some Millilith while we were standing in a line. He was about to get arrested when, luckily, Yenfei happened to be walking past and helped us out.
Yep, if it wasn't for her, our trip to Liyue would have ended with me in the slammer. So, you know, I just wanted to do something nice to show my heartfelt gratitude. But she said she didn't need my help with anything. I thought there's a chance she might run into trouble here on her own, so I followed her here. Yeah, just in case she needs me to come leaping to her rescue. What? No, it's not like that at all. Look, I just wanted to protect her, okay? She looked like she was in a hurry, so I thought she must be out doing something important. People can get into trouble when they're out in the world dealing with serious business, you know?
Traveler. That way.
Ah, great, thanks. I'll go after her. Shinobu, time to roll. You're not my savior. Ito's coming to your rescue.
Appreciate the help. Until next time.
Traveler, did you just send Ito the wrong way on purpose? Huh. Shinobu seemed pretty sharp. Paimon doesn't think you can pull one on her like that. Or maybe she knows that Ito can be a big nuisance, so she's trying to stop him from bothering Yenfei. Oh, if that's the case, then wow, she really knows how to call the shots. Well, at least this way nobody will be bothering Yamfei. If we run into her again later, we should let her know that we helped her out.
Yeah.
Alright, now let's go take a look at the crash site from last time.
It kind of defeats the purpose of letting people know you helped them. And generally, I don't think you should do that. If you help someone and they don't know you helped them, just leave it at it. Just seems kind of wrong to like, I helped you. Just no. Just don't. Hey, yeah, right. We helped you.
Look, Yamfei is here too. Hey, Yamfei, we sent away the people that were following you.
Oh, good. Thanks a lot. The guy with the weird outfit seemed super outgoing. Normally, I don't mind making friends, but I've got work to do today.
Oh? So what kind of work are you doing in a place like this? Aw, don't tell Paimon you're thinking about becoming an adventurer too.
Well, as a legal advisor, sometimes I also have to travel in person. I came to the chasm to deal with a will.
A will?
That's right. I found a will inside an old book. I'm guessing it was left by someone of great importance. It appears he lost a magical device and wished to retrieve it.
Paimon didn't know legal advisors have to deal with that kind of thing.
Will execution is also part of my work as a legal advisor. Of course, cases like this are quite rare. The chasm is not the kind of place you can just waltz into whenever you want.
Oh, so you do know what kind of
Hey,
place this
that's
is.
where you meet Yalen.
I thought I might find you here.
Well, obviously we already met her because she was there to save us last time, but...
Whatever case you're working on in the chasm, I'm sure Liyue's top legal consultant can handle it without my input.
That's funny. I thought we'd established that my legal opinion doesn't count for anything when Yelan's around.
Yelan.
Who is she? This is Yelan. Liyue's, well, let's just say she works in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I can at least say that much, right? Anyway, she's a friend of mine.
Sure. Coincidentally, I have something to do here as well. Seems chance has brought us all together. You may not know me, traveler in Paimon, but I've certainly heard about you. You're all here on business, and it's my job to monitor the chasm. According to regulations, I should accompany you, but as it turns out, I have other things that require my attention. I'm afraid I can't join you this time. You may go about your business. Just try not to make a ruckus.
Oh, that's most unfortunate. I was about to ask for your assist. Could you spare a little time to help me take care of this will? For old time's sake?
I don't know. Depends what's in it for me.
Fair enough. I suppose even a guide needs to get paid. It just so happens that Madame Ping gave me some nice tea. I'll treat you to a cup if you agree.
Why don't you tell me a little more about how you got here first? Then I'll...
Hey, you!
God damn it. Just getting the whole squad together.
I know what you two did. You really tried to throw me off, didn't you? Well, and I thought we were buds.
That's close enough.
Huh? Who are you?
Sorry, this area is part of the chasm. It's closed to the general public.
Are you kidding me? I don't see any warning signs or fences. What gives you the right to keep me out?
Kid, where there's real danger, you'll never see a warning sign.
Paimon never knew this place was so important.
It's true. This is not a place you can just go in and out of as you wish. That's also why I didn't want anyone to follow me. Unfortunately, you didn't listen.
The Traveler has done a lot for Liyue in the past. And Yanfei is a renowned legal consultant in Liyue, so I can trust their intentions. As for you two...
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You trying to say that I'm not famous enough and my intentions are no good?
I don't know your background, so I can't give you free passage here. Besides, Yanfei doesn't seem to need your help, does she?
Ha! How would you know what Yanfei needs? What, are you two joined at the hip or something?
Right. Anyway, I don't need to be a mind reader to see that. In any case, as a visitor from Inazuma, I'd suggest you defer to a local when in doubt. Stick to the local rules and keep yourself out of trouble.
Why, you?
Please, try not to be so impulsive. She is right, you know.
Uh-oh. Things are starting to get a little heated here.
Oh, not good. You really shouldn't start butting heads with Yelan.
It's true that we don't know anything about the unique conditions of this place, so we'll heed your advice and leave immediately. But if this really is a dangerous area, seriously, you should put up a sign.
Thanks for the suggestion. I'll consider it.
Oh yeah? And what if we don't leave?
Boss.
Then, I'm afraid things might get unpleasant.
Is that so? You really think you can take the two of us? Wow. Gotta admit, I like your optimism.
God damn it.
Although you're friends with the Traveler and Yenfei, I'd still suggest you heed my warning.
Thanks for that, but too bad I'm not buying it. If you're so strong, then why don't you show me what you got?
Hold on, boss. There's no need to start a fight here.
Oh no, I'm going in whether she likes it or not.
You think I was joking around, huh?
Oh no, these two are about to go at it.
Please, wait a minute, you two. This whole thing started because of me. Why don't you just save me the embarrassment and just... Uh-oh, it's a...
Hey, stop trying to change the subject. I'm gonna,
Fucking idiots.
Ouch.
What are you saying, ouch? You can fly.
Oh, hey, are you alright?
Ow. Putting my books under me to break the fall didn't help at all.
Of course not.
Where are we?
I'm gonna feel that in the morning. Hey, Shinobu, Traveler, and my savior. Is everyone okay?
Well, this is an unfortunate turn of events.
Hey, so, how far down did we fall?
It seems the ground collapsed during our little confrontation up there. Perhaps because we triggered the elemental forces.
Well, don't look at me. If you weren't so rude, maybe I wouldn't have gotten mad. Who can put up with that kind of dude?
It's my duty to stop intruders from breaking into important places. If telling the truth sounds rude, then I'm afraid you're just a little too fragile.
Ooh.
Life's too short to give in all the time.
Boss, I'm afraid you're not going to win this argument. I suggest we stop provoking her.
Hey, whose side are you on here?
I'm simply pointing out the facts. I understand how you feel, but you're making my life difficult by starting random fights with everyone.
Looks like Ito can't argue against either Yelan or Shinobu. He's in a real tough spot now. Hey! What do you mean? Don't you dare compare Paimon to Ito!
But you are.
Whoa, whoa, what do you mean? You looking for a fight too?
Paimon was just saying how it is! Everyone knows you're a bit of an idiot.
You calling me an idiot? Oh yeah? Well, you're a puny little flying lavender melon, ha!
It's my G skill issue. Just squeaky. Hey, Nickel.
Flying lavender melon? Oh, that's it! Paimon's mad! Time to give you an ugly nickname! Bullchucker! You better mind your manners, Bullchucker!
We seem to be a long way down from where we fell.
Cookie is pretty good, though.
It's impossible to see what's going on up above.
It's unlikely we'll be
chugger.
able to climb back up that far. We'll
But
need to
that
find another
bird.
way. I'm sorry to interrupt your lovely little chat here, but I think there's something you may need to know. The chasm is regarded as a mysterious area in Liyue. It was sealed off for years due to a mining accident. Whatever goes on down here, I suggest you remember this. You didn't see anything, you didn't hear anything, and you're not gonna ask any questions. Save you from getting caught up in things you shouldn't know about. I won't treat you as hostiles, and in exchange, I hope you won't make things difficult when it comes to keeping secrets. I'll do what I can to find a way out.
Such a good character. Yeah, she really is.
Going?
Like she said, to search for an exit. Chances are that Yelan is the best among us at survival and handling emergencies. We should just let her go.
No signs. Because
I'm afraid I must
normal
apologize.
people with normal logics don't
typically
need
disclose
signs
details
to
of clients'
tell
will
if
to
something is
third parties,
dangerous.
which is why I couldn't tell you the truth. I came to the chasm in search of the fantastic compass, which is mentioned in the will. Many years ago, my client gave this magical device to someone ambitious, hoping that it'd be handy in times of need. According to an eyewitness account, the person who received the device took it into the chasm and has been missing ever since. Throughout history, many wars have been fought in the vicinity of the chasm. Even if that person died in one of the wars, I still wish to do my utmost and find the device and fulfill the client's wish. Yelan's words of caution were
But there's
not
only so much
unwarranted.
you can do,
There are
Nego.
dangers lurking in the chasm. I'm sure you've all realized that by now. Given that we're all caught in this mess, let's try to find a way out together.
Whatever you say, my savior. I'll do whatever you ask. From now on, we're a team. All of us. And as for that big jerk, well, I guess that includes her too.
You said Yelan works for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, huh? Paimon can tell she's tougher than most, but wow. Her job sounds demeaning.
Well, that's what she tells outsiders. I can't disclose too much about her identity, but I'd say she's the only person who can handle this type of work.
What kind of lame job would have someone go out to the middle of nowhere?
Oh, Paimon knows! An adventurer!
Chasm from public or cookies mother's Ito. Nah. I don't think you can say that.
Hey!
Any of those statements aren't correct. They're both false.
Literally what the two of us do, isn't it?
Well, I know. Actually, Leeway is just bad at keeping people out of the chasm, I suppose. But
You're so stingy these days. Just let Paimon be an adventurer by association, okay?
Yeah, she's got a point, Traveler. You're Paimon's boss. Take it from me. As a great leader, you should learn to be a little more generous. You know, let your sidekick share some of the glory.
Ugh, you really don't understand anything about us.
Paimon, don't take him too seriously. He's just joking.
Ugh, for the sake of Shinobu, fine.
I'm the boss, so I'll let it slide.
Perhaps this was another sealed location, but an undocumented one. What could be in here?
I've got some food and water on me. If anyone needs some, just let me know.
Great! You know, Bullchecker, you may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but your subordinate here seems super capable and reliable.
I know. Isn't she the best? Hey, I am too a sharp tool.
There seems to be an entrance up ahead with a path inside.
Wonder where it leads to. Well, let's go take a look. Who would have guessed we'd find a domain entrance in a place like this?
From Kevin, you shouldn't been able to get there. Not exactly, and stealth No, as I told you, I agreed with Leeway was bad at keeping people out, but I don't agree that Cookie is not smart. He is intelligent and way more intelligent than Ito is. Just Leeway bad at keeping people out of the chasm, I guess.
If there's a way in, then there's a way out. Let's go and take a look.
The rocks here seem to be old Liyue mountain rocks. They're similar to what I've seen in books. This domain must have existed for quite some time now.
What's that sound?
Oh, it's Xiao.
Conqueror of Demons, what are you doing here?
I came down from above. I heard a noise, so I followed it here.
So you're not here by accident. Wanna team up?
No, I have something else to do. I'm looking for someone. You shouldn't be here. I would urge you to go back as soon as possible.
Well, that's Xiao for ya. Shows up without a warning and disappears without a trace.
Huh. That guy looked pretty tough. Maybe almost as tough as me. Seems like a solid dude.
I don't think she has a sassy nature at all, and plus there's two S's in sassy, by the way. I don't think she has a sassy nature at all.
Seriously, Bullchucker? Where do you get your confidence from?
I think Paimon is way more sassy.
Should we really be letting him go off on his own?
Oh, he wouldn't listen no matter how much you tried to talk him out of it. He is super tough though, so don't worry about him.
Everyone, keep your eyes and ears peeled from here on out. We don't know what lies ahead, so we have to be ready for anything.
Oh, look, I'm happy to say we're all on the same team and everything, but could you cut the little speeches and the whole follow the leader act? I, for one, think I should be able to look after myself.
Boss!
Okay.
Besides, Yelan is just looking out for everyone. You know, Bullchucker, you're a guest here, so maybe try to get along with everyone.
Ha! Please, you're not a local either, flying lavender melon. So stop trying to sound like one.
Don't think I will be able to do much more now. Yeah, but Cookie isn't sassy at all. I wouldn't say that. Okay. That's gonna have to wait because I don't plan on streaming that much longer. So, what are we to do in the meantime? Well, ain't very much I can do in the meantime. Yellow deserves better. No, I don't think he does. Actually, I think he deserves exactly what he gets. And I don't think he can get a better member than Cookie. I actually think she's the best member. That I wouldn't even have thought she would have been in his gang. She's way too good to be in that fucking gang with him. He's a fucking fool. That's the nice way to say he's fucking fool. He is lovable, but he's a fucking fool. Oh, I actually need to kill those things over there. Perfect.
All hail! Hold the line! Speed of light! Hey! Nowhere to hide. Incoming!
God damn, why did they only drop the lowest fucking thing? Stop insulting my boss. The official member of the gang. Hey! It's not an insult if it's just facts, man. What do you mean? I'm just spitting pure facts. I can't help it. I can't help it that he's a fool. I got myself into it. Yeah. I'm just spitting facts. He is a fool. He's not cool and lovable. He is a bit of an idiot. That's just how it is sometimes.
Rest and rebuild! Ha! Speed of light! Hey!
That's just how it be sometimes.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Got another fact for his young is better than riding. Nah. I don't think that's a fact. I just think that's your personal opinion. I think they're both equally good. I don't think one is better than the other. They are equally good. They're both 10 out of 10, but they get there 2 different ways. Especially after playing Raiden's story, she definitely gets a lot better. Raiden's story is definitely also better than Mara. I think Raiden's story is better than Morax's. But Morax makes up for it better in the Leeway storyline. Not makes up for it, his story is still really good. But the story from the Leeway story makes him seem better, while the Inazuma story makes Raiden look a little worse, while her story then makes her look better than Morax's story does. Yeah, true. And I also got one of my other favorite characters. I got Diluc. Yeah. Hell yes. So I'm probably gonna be making a burn team or something. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm gonna do. Nerd. You're a nerd. It's not my fault I'm awesome. But I probably don't have any good weapons for him. Most likely. Got it, boys. Please don't fire me. What do you mean, Kim? It's fun. It's basically just Ito and Cookie having a discussion here. Basically. Just having a little look around. Because there's probably something I've missed. I mean, if you really needed to ask that, Kim, I'm just gonna be sad now. I'm just gonna be sad. I'm just gonna cry. I cry every time. Especially when you ask that. God, also the 100 me last night. Yeah? What about it? Did you kill it? Did you release it? Did you find it? I mean, we already know who the Ito is in this conversation, Nigel. It's definitely you. But just that she has to ask, just fucking sad. I don't even know what to do here. Good Hoover time. Yep. It's not this one, right? I don't think it is.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Huh? Random points. Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing being the you know, but it's definitely you. He is cool though. So. Oh, yeah, I know.
No touching. This is long overdue.
Yeah.
Speed of light. Hey, cut to the chase.
It's just because Kim is like being Yalen and trying to provoke us, right? I mean, come on. It's just Kim. She's just putting on her best Yalen act and trying to provoke us. That's gotta be it, right? Not really. Oh yeah. I'm cleaning it. So have a good one game. I'll see you around. But in this scenario, you are at least. Juke. Or not juke, I don't know. I don't know if I juked it correctly or not, but it doesn't matter.
Got lucky that time.
There's something I need. Oh! So you're not a boss. Not a boss. Oh, I need these as well. Okay. Something to do here as well. What's the problem? Bye, you kiddos. You kiddo, I'm fucking old. Don't worry about it. I'll see you around, Kim. Have a good one. Definitely wasn't here. You've got a fan and it's pretty good. Nice. I suppose. Rift Towns. Oh no. Well, I gotta be off as well. And I you what? You what now? I finished college for a week. Nice. Let's go. Awesome. Don't know what all of this means. Have to return until next week. Damn, son. Whee! That was a bad mistake. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay, just gonna travel to the exact, the complete opposite side of the world. Josh, I don't know what that means, but welcome. And I'm sorry, but I gotta. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm gonna be off now. Cake. So, thank Kim, Nigel for stopping by, keeping me company. Catch you again tomorrow. Hopefully. Have a good one. Take care. More action. See you around, guys.